Welcome to the Sunrise Gratitude Summit. I'm Emily Silva, the author of Sunrise Gratitude. This is a video series for better mornings. And today we are speaking with Maria Granlund. She is originally from Sweden and came to America to study finance at the Hawaii Pacific University. From there, she started her career in finance, where she's been working for the past 17 years. Maria has also created an inspirational Instagram called Mermazing, where she showcases her interests including wellness, health, fitness, yoga, meditation, and clean beauty products. She believes and lives in a holistic, clean lifestyle and became an influencer for several products. She is also a beauty counter consultant because she believes all beauty should be non-toxic and good for you. She is here to spread positivity and high vibes. She loves inspiring women to live their happy and most authentic lives, and she is also a dear friend. Welcome, Maria. Hi, Maria. How are you today?
Hi, Emily. I'm doing great. How about you?
Great. I love your hat. You are so cute.
Thank you.
You
Thank
always
you.
look
I'm
so
so
nice.
excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited for people to meet you. You're a very dear friend of mine. Maria has actually, she married one of my friends that I've known for, 15 years. I call him my brother from the other mother. And I remember meeting you on the phone when he said to me, like, I think I met the girl I'm going to marry. And that's how you and I officially met, was on the phone.
I know. I'm so grateful for that.
Me too. So the book is Sunrise Gratitude, and it's all about helping people activate their day, have a really positive morning. And one of the things I wanted to know about you is, would you consider yourself a morning person?
Yes, absolutely. I love mornings. I wake up pretty early in the morning. So I wake up around 5:30 and my dog actually wakes me up. And so I don't use like alarm clock. I don't snooze. I pretty much like wake up and cuddle a bit with my dog and with my husband, of course. And then I just feel like, it's a new day, a new opportunity. It's a gift. And I feel, ready for the day.
Have you always been a morning person?
Yes.
Oh, I had to learn how to be a morning person, so good for you. What would you say are some key elements to having the best morning? Because I know you have a pretty strong routine.
Yeah, so I do a couple of things that I think makes a perfect morning. One of the first things that I do when I wake up, I pull two cards and I do Gabby Bernstein's, like one is from The Universe Has Your Back deck, and then another one is from the Super Attractor deck. And I pull them and then I brush my teeth and then I tongue scrape, and then I just feel like that's a really good thing to like set the tone of the day. And then I think it's important to hydrate, so I drink a bunch of water. I drink like 32 ounces pretty much when I wake up. And so I just think that's very important. And then I like to do some kind of movement in the morning. So now when I have a dog, I go for a walk with Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 to 30 minutes of walk in the morning, I feel is super nice. And sometimes I listen to like podcasts, sometimes some Swedish radio, and sometimes like if I have like a good audio book, I listen to that. But a lot of times I just walk my dog and enjoy listening to the birds and just connecting with him. And then when I come back from my walk, me and my husband, we usually we do the Wim Hof method for, so it's like breath work. So we do about 10 minutes of that. And so I really enjoy that. And it's supposed to be as good as meditating for 4 hours. So
Oh,
that's pretty
wow.
crazy. Yeah.
And you do it together?
Huh?
You do it together?
We do it together
Oh.
every morning. And I forgot to say too, I usually have my essential oils going too. And I love, like right now, I love white angelica is like one of my favorites right now. So I have the essential oils. And then when he goes and take a shower, I meditate a little bit more. So I meditate either with like Deepa Chopra or Karina Dawn in the Tone It Up
Mhm.
app, or Gabby Bernstein. So I do about 10 to 20 minutes of meditation. And then I like to pull oracle cards. So I have a couple of cards that I love to pull, and sometimes I have like some incense going, sometimes some Palo Santo. I have my crystals, and then I like to journal after that too. And then, I'm so excited about your book because I want to incorporate that into my morning routine.
Yay.
So yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And then I like to take a cold shower, and I like that because it's good for inflammation and for sore muscles, and it wakes me up. So I like that. And then of course I do my skin routine. So a lot of times I do. I have like an ice roller that I use,
Mm-hmm.
or I have what do you call it? Like, it's a jade roller that I use, like oil, or my Clarisonic, and then I talk to my mom. I always FaceTime her. She's in Sweden, so I love our talks in the morning. And then I drink some coffee. And I usually don't eat because I intermittent fast, but drink my coffee and I enjoy that.
That is a lot, but it sounds like you live in a spa. And it works because you are one of the most positive, happy people that I've ever met. Like, you're
Oh,
always, I mean, even if you're going through something difficult, you try and see the positive side of it. And I've always appreciated that about you. But I think the fact that you have this strong morning routine and you're
it helps.
constantly trying to make it better because you're always incorporating new things, I think that it shows in your well-being.
Thank
So
you.
now that's a lot of stuff. Are there things like, sometimes I'm sure you have like very busy mornings. Are there non-negotiables? Like, of all the things that you just gave me, are there things that absolutely have to happen in order for you to have a good morning?
Yeah. Essential oils, um, cold shower, Wim Hof. I mean, it's like everything.
You're like all of them.
Yeah, skincare for sure. I mean, the card, like, I love doing the cards too. I mean, yeah, I pretty much do all of it.
And how long does it take you to get all of this done?
Like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 hours.
But you wake up early so you can have that
I
time.
do. So, I have time.
Good for you. One of the things that I think is amazing is your Instagram presence. I remember when you started mermazing your account, and it's just really grown. And I think you began it because of Tone It Up, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of morphed over time.
Yeah. It started more like I was, engaging with the Tone It Up community, and more like, you know, about my workouts, and have like accountability. And
Mm-hmm.
then now it's more like incorporated, like wellness and my skincare, and yeah, overall wellness and health.
And you've definitely grown a following, and I feel like you are constantly inspiring. And I know a lot of people that have come to my page have come through your page because you're just such a strong presence online. How have you grown that presence?
Yeah, so I think it's important that you bring like your followers some value. So I think either you're gonna have to want to try to like inspire or educate, or entertain. I think those are the three things that you would like to do. And then, try to be consistent, and then with your followers, like, engaged with them. And then of course I think it's very important to have fun with it, and to be yourself, because that's your superpower. Nobody's like you, so be yourself.
So, how do you stay on top of it? Because I feel like Instagram can definitely be like a wormhole and you can get lost in it. So, how do you stay consistent while also like having your 2 hour morning routine and being a mom to a dog and a wife and all this and going to work? So, how do you section that off in your
Yeah.
day?
I mean, I feel like it's good to have some kind of structure. I don't want to be on, online all the time. So, I take some time in the day to just focus on that. But then I feel, I don't want to. I want it to be fun, so I don't want too much structure. It's like my fun and
Mm-hmm.
my outlet and my I don't know. I feel like creative with it, so I love it that way. So I don't know if I'm on top of it, but I don't know. I think it's fun. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, every time I'm on your page, I feel like just the colors are beautiful and the content's always just enlightening and inspiring. And also, you share a lot of really awesome people. So I think this reciprocity of like sharing really helps on Instagram because it's just a social space. And I don't think that you discriminate on sharing. You just share what I think your soul wants to share, and it shows. Like it's just very consistent and beautiful. And if you guys don't follow Marie, I was going to say Mermazing, but
Amazing. Yeah.
I will put her link on there. But if you don't follow her and you want some inspiration for your day, definitely check her out because she's
Thanks.
always coming up with some inspiring things. But also, you are an influencer, so your presence is strong enough that companies have trusted you with their products. So can you tell us a little bit about how you became an influencer?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple of companies that have reached out to me and that I have, but I just want to promote or like work with companies that I love and that I believe in. So lately, I actually have been reaching out to the companies that I do want to work with instead of, because I do get asked here and there. And I just feel like I would like to be the one to choose. so so that's been what I've been doing lately. And it's I don't know, I'm just having fun with it.
So can you explain that process, like being chosen and then choosing? So what happens?
So being chosen, then I feel like a lot of the companies that reached out to me, they might send you something to try, um, and a couple of things I really have enjoyed, sharing. But if it's something that I don't believe in or that I wouldn't use like normally, I'm gonna have to say no to that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I feel like, and I don't like to waste. I don't, so I don't want like a lot of free stuff to just lay there,
Yeah.
in my house. And I just, so that's when I felt like, okay, I'm gonna start reaching out to the companies. Like for example, um, this coffee, the Purity coffee that I love. I reached out to them because I love their coffee, and so I do have a code that I can share too
Can you
for
tell me a
20%
little bit
off.
about the coffee? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, so Purity, it's a mold-free
Ooh.
coffee. So, and I guess there is a lot of mold in coffees, I learned. So that's, and then the taste is organic, have all my favorite words, Um, yeah, it's a whole bean coffee. I highly recommend.
What's another product that you have started to or have been promoting on your Instagram?
I mean, Young Living. I love all the Young Living products, or not all, but a lot of them. I love their essential oils. I use all their like cleaning supplies. I use them for like my laundry soap, my regular soap. I'm a big fan of Young Living for sure.
You've also made me
Um,
several rollers of Young Living as a
the what?
gift, the rollers for Young
The
Living.
roll is, yeah.
And I love them. I use them all the time after the shower with my lotion, and I can smell whatever, like, was it mermaid tears or something? It's
I was into making blends for a while. So yeah, there was like a lot of different ones, like
I
Free
love them.
Spirit, and I don't remember what I
But
named
they're all
them.
Young Living and they're
Yeah,
lovely.
they're all Young Living.
Now, one of the products that you've really adapted and you've got me hooked on is Beauty Counter.
Yes.
And it's really amazing. You had a beauty counter party at your house and you let us all try the products, and I definitely am, I wouldn't say addicted, but I have definitely gone on to the light side where I'm using the oil every single day, the resurfacing peel, the eye cream. It's definitely, I can see the difference. I can feel the difference in my skin, and I am huge on skincare. So can you tell us a little bit about how you switched over to Beauty Counter, because you've overhauled your entire beauty routine?
Yes, yeah. So I'm originally from Sweden, and growing up in Sweden, I never felt like I had to think about what was in the products that I bought in the store. Never felt like I had to, read the ingredients. I felt like I can trust whatever I picked up. And then coming here to the US is not the case. There is a lot of chemicals that are floating
Mhm.
around. And so I started to try different products and brands, and then I finally found Beauty Counter, and I totally fell in love with the products and the company. And I feel like, they not only are clean and safe, but they actually work and they're high performing. And and so that's, I became a Beauty Counter consultant, and I love their mission. And like, their mission statement is to get safer products into the hands of everyone. And I just love that they are they're lobbying in Congress, trying to pass stricter laws when it comes to the beauty industry. And it's just crazy because here in the United States, there has not been any laws that's been passed since 1938. So it's
Wow.
like 82 years of, nothing have happened. And there's only 30 chemicals here in the US that is banned. So then if you compare that to Europe, for example, they have banned between 14 to 1500
Oh my
chemicals.
word.
Yeah. And then, so Beauty Counter, they have what they call the never list. So they actually have banned 1,800 chemicals, so they would never use in their products. So I mean, I love the mission. I love being part of that. And then, of course, um, they don't test on animals. They're into like eco-friendly, sustainable packaging.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I'm just like enjoying helping people like make like more like of educated choices when it comes to skincare. And I love seeing, whole families use the products, because there is, it's not just for women, it's for men and for kids too. So
Yeah.
I don't know, I just love being part of this movement.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of family, like my husband, when I do the charcoal mask, he's like, "Oh, is it time to do a mask?"
I
He'll do it
love
with
that.
me. And you actually sent me samples for him because there's
Yeah.
counter men. So there's I think there's shave cream and face wash that he's using right now to try out to
Yeah.
see if he
Yeah.
likes it. Of course, he likes it. Um,
Oh, good.
but it's definitely the packaging, I have to say,
I
is
know.
so beautiful. It's
Yeah.
glass, it's not in plastic. I know you have some products with you right now. I hope you have the oil, because I definitely,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
share some products right now. Tell me some of
Yeah.
your favorites.
Absolutely. Well, we'll start with the oil. So the brightening oil, which is used, I think is your favorite.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it smells amazing. I use it every day. Sometimes I put it in my day cream together,
Oh, that's a
just
good
a couple
idea.
of drops. Yeah. Or I put it, before I go to bed. So I put a little bit together. Or I use it as, when I do my like um, jade rolling.
Okay.
So highly recommend
I
that.
need to get a jade roller.
Yes.
Sounds like
Yeah.
it.
Or like I always say jade roller, but it's actually rose quartz.
Oh,
Uh, yeah. Then we talked about the mask, the charcoal mask.
it's
It's
amazing.
amazing. And it's also good when you have like some hormonal like pimples. You can use it as a spot treatment. So I use that a couple of times a week. You mentioned the overnight resurfacing peel. And this was really one of the like the first products that I really like felt like I fell in love with Beauty Counter. And so what you do, you on a clean face, you put like 1 or 2 drops, and then after that you put on your serum and your night cream. You go to bed, you wake up, and then I feel like you have like this like glowy, plump. I call it Botox in a bottle.
Yeah,
So
I was actually really afraid to try it at first. I bought the product and I got it and I didn't use it for 3 weeks because I'm like, what am I going to do to my face? And because,
yeah,
resurfacing peel sounds pretty intense. But
yeah,
then I woke up the next morning and I felt younger.
yeah, good. So then that's what you want,
Yes,
right?
but I was afraid to peel my face.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. And then so this is for nighttime. For daytime, I know you've seen this one before too. So it's the
Yes.
All Bright C Serum. This is sunshine in a bottle. I love, using this at night and then this for daytime.
And you can use these every day, right?
You can, but I feel like I use this every day. This one I use like 3 times, like every other day.
The peel you use every other
Yeah,
day.
the peel I use every other day.
Okay.
Another one that I absolutely love is the Lotus Glow Cleansing Balm. And it actually has like a dual purpose. So you can use it as a cleansing, but then also as an overnight mask. So I love that when I need more like hydration. And I love this. It's the eye cream, the Counter Match eye cream that I
I
use
used
every
it
day.
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course, the lipsticks.
Oh, yes. You're
Yeah,
big on lipstick.
yeah. The Be Fearless. That's what I'm using. It's amazing. It smells good. It tastes good. Just think about like how much you use like any like lip products, and if it's toxic, you are ingesting that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I do love.
And
Um,
so is your husband if he kisses you and you don't want to
you don't
be a
want
toxic
that.
kiss.
No. They have the lip gloss too, and then this is another one that I love, the lip conditioner. For foundation, I love the Skin Twin. They have 13 shades, so a shade for everyone if you're into that. And then, of course, I'm just gonna say one more, and that's the facial sunscreen.
Which
So,
I'm giving away for people who like
woo!
our post and share it. So if you want to learn more about Beauty Counter and you want a free product, you should definitely like and share the posts on Maria's episode, and I will pick a winner and they will get that product. So can you tell us a little bit about that product that they'll be getting for free?
Yeah, so this is especially for your face. So it's SPF 25, and it's great because it's re-friendly. It goes on like a lot of, like safer products. You put them on and then you get like this white, you
Yes.
know, you know what I'm talking about. So this one, you do not get that. It goes on like really sheer, and I use it every day, like under, my other products. So
Awesome.
absolutely. I'm excited for whoever is going to win.
Yes. And then if they want more information or samples, they can reach out to you on Mermazing. Is that
Absolutely.
the best place to?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best.
And I'll share all the links, all things Maria in the email so people can find you and learn more. But I definitely wanted to have you on here because I do think that it's so important to take care of our skin. It's our biggest organ. And there's so much in our environment that we don't even realize can harm us. And if we can start with just, the lotion that we put on our face every single day, or the chapstick or the lipstick, something that we're using every single day, just replacing toxic with non-toxic, it's so important. And I think you just exemplify a clean lifestyle. I love some of the things that you show. And there's also, you do some fun things like Babe Kombucha. You talk about that a lot. And
Yeah.
you have a can there, right?
I'm drinking it right now.
What flavor is that?
It's local. Sandia, so it's watermelon and cucumber. It's a
Ooh,
local San Diegan company, so highly recommend this one too.
yeah.
I don't have a code for them, but I would love to work with them though.
Well, you just gotta pound the pavement and talk to them. Look at her. She's just so cute with
Mm,
her
yummy.
can. And then another thing I wanted to do today, because one of the things that you say, and I do it every single morning too, is pull oracle cards. And when I was at your house for the beauty counter party, you had a deck on your table
Mhm.
that I fell in love with, and I have now bought one for myself. Yes, and I would love if you would pull a card or two for the viewers today, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
And the packaging of this is just
Ugh, yeah.
amazing. It's like
I
holographic.
mean, first this, you open it up,
Yeah.
and then of course it's the cards in here, but yeah.
And a booklet.
And the book, yeah, the guidebook.
And
Let's
you
see.
what did you pull this morning?
Cosmic egg.
Isn't that the crown chakra?
I mean, that, I guess, I'm all good. Like, that's like
You are
supposed to be
aligned
like
today.
the whole thing. That's like the last card in the deck, and I've
Yes.
never pulled it before. So it's like, wow.
Today's your day.
I guess so. Like a full circle or something.
I love it.
So should I do two?
Whatever you feel. You got
Okay.
the cosmic egg this morning.
I know. I should
What
know.
does your intuition say, Maria?
We can do two.
Okay.
Swan.
Ooh, what does the swan mean?
I don't know. I love when it's like you have never pulled it before. So you're just,
I don't think I've ever pulled the swan, and I've had the
no.
deck for
Let's
a
see.
while. Maybe 6 months I've had it.
It's like the down.
And the drawings are so beautiful, and
I know.
it's a really great gift for yourself or for somebody who you feel needs a little bit of inspiration.
So it should be underwater then. Okay.
That's the other thing about the deck. Everything is split up from the elements, and there's animals. It's an spirit animal deck, and every single animal has a different element, and swan is underwater, she says.
All right. So swan. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. So when in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, lacking vision. To bring into balance solo time writing. Wow.
Well, that is perfect for me.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert and a writer. So I think you pulled that one for me. And I love that it's calling you to solo time to get into balance, because I do feel that when I don't have solo time as an introvert, or anyone who might need solo time, we can totally be agitated and snippy and rude.
Yes.
What's the other card you pulled?
Panther.
Oh, what does the panther mean?
I'm always so excited about this. Okay, big word here. Annihilation. What is that?
Annihilation.
Yeah, of the unnecessary purging.
Oh, so you don't need to get rid of as many things as you are.
So the Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. Or how do you say it? Havoc?
Havoc. Yep.
With the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But
Mm.
after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We're all been through these experiences, and they made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave, productive. When out of balance, self destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary.
Ooh, so in your solo time, you need to cleanse.
Yes,
So whether that is all the toxic beauty products you're putting on your face
I like that.
or even your thoughts, because I feel like toxicity could be the thoughts that you are, the stories you're telling yourself can hold you back. And I think that we think about spring cleaning of like getting rid of junk, but sometimes I like to tell my clients, like, sometimes the junk is what's in your head, the thoughts
Yeah.
that you continually tell yourself. I love that. So today, think about whether you need the swan, the panther, or both guys. And there's one more product that you definitely have a code for and you love, and that is Karma Collective. And I'm
Yeah.
wearing one of their shirts. It's the Moonchild one. I love it.
Oh, I love
And I
that.
think you got this for me.
Yes.
And so I want you to tell me a little bit about how you became in partnership with Karma Collective, because they are, I know that you and I saw them at a yoga it was Wanderlust, right? It was a wander.
Yeah. 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 I mean, that's the first time, we both loved, the t-shirts and tanks. And we bought a couple each, I think.
Yeah, we
Just
did.
like, yeah. So bought them. And then just like from taking some photos and sharing it online on Instagram. Then I think she's the owner that reached out to me,
Mm.
and she was like, "You would be perfect, as a ambassador." So yeah, so I'm like super happy that she reached out to me, and I'm already love the product. I already wear these t-shirts and tanks all the time, so I'm just happy. Yeah, I'm happy to share the code too.
I'll put that in the email.
Yeah.
So I think this has been a really fun conversation because you've, shared so many inspiring things, but you've also educated us on how to make our faces and skin better. And I hope everyone at least tries Beauty Counter, because it really is worth the try. And, I'm very big on gratitude. So I would love to know today, what are you grateful for?
Oh, thank you. So there's a lot of things to be grateful for. But what I feel is, one person in my life is my mom, and I love her. I, talk to her every day on FaceTime, and I'm just so, even though we're so far away from each other, we have such a good relationship. We talk every day. She's amazing. So I'm so grateful I have her in my life. Another thing that I'm always grateful for too is my health. I feel like your health is your greatest wealth. So I'm just super grateful for the health that I have. And then I must say I'm grateful for my husband because he
He's a great
introduced us
guy.
to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a great guy. So
he
love
really is.
him.
I'm grateful for you and for your friendship and for your presence and the light that you bring to the internet, because lately I feel like it's been a place of so many opinions and there can be some hard conversations that need to take place. And I think that you have a presence there, but you also make sure that there's inspiration and hope that's shared. So I'm really grateful that through the hard times and even the light times, you just show up and shine your light as bright as possible. You always have, you do not dim your light. And I'm just grateful for our friendship and our morning walks. And I am so happy that people get to know you today on this video. So
Thank you so much.
where can people get in touch with you?
So on Instagram, I'm Mermacing. So MER and then two underscore scores Macing. Yeah,
Okay, and we will share
I would
that.
love to connect.
Yes, thank you so much, Maria. And
Thank you.
I really appreciate your presence, like I said.
Thank you.